Today's topic is to find out how to get the most out of Ramadan and why it's important not to waste this opportunity. Allah states, "O you who believe, fasting is prescribed to you as it was prescribed to those before you, that you may learn self-restraint." Qur'an, Surah 2, Ayah 183. Ramadan is 30 prescribed days. Not just any 30 days, but 30 days that are blessing and reward heavy. Believe it or not, Ramadan is easy worship, not difficult. In fact, if done in a smart way, it is bountiful beyond measure. Step 1. Get your normal ibadah in. 5 prayers at the very least and the simple adhkar. Remember, Allah loves the constant deeds that are done regularly, even though they may be small. Let us show gratitude to Allah for His countless blessings on us. We have the luxury of whatever we want to eat during suhoor and iftar. There are many who barely have food, let alone the choice of food. So alhamdulillah. Step 2. Use your time productively. Also, try to meet up with others to discuss Islam as much as possible. It is said that when people meet to speak about the deen or to engage in acts of worship, then the angels come down to listen. They fill the space between the earth and the heaven to sit and listen with the believers. Step 3. Avoid the usual distractions of the modern world. I mean, we should avoid these acts in daily life anyway. However, during the month of Ramadan, it's even more pertinent. TV, movies, frivolous chatting, social media are all things that will sap up your time and actually drain you. It should be easier to focus during Ramadan because the shaitan and his armies are locked away. But then we still have our own nafs to deal with, which is much more easily done when we focus on Qur'an and Sunnah. Step 4. Dawn is a very special time, and even more so during Ramadan, as we all get up somewhat earlier than Fajr to partake in Sahur. Use the time before or after to read some Qur'an, even if a few verses. I cannot remember where I heard this, but it is said that the relationship of the Sahaba with the Qur'an was much closer than our relationship is to our mobile phones today. Can you imagine? Don't feel pressure to read the Qur'an fully and quickly without enjoying it. If it's not something you are used to doing, then begin with a few ayahs a day, and please try to read it in a language you understand. I personally find the Qur'an in its complete form a little daunting, especially as I am not a native Arabic speaker. However, my father can read the Qur'an at least 3 times within the month of Ramadan. The key is not to pressure yourself to be perfect and so set yourself up to fail, but actually to be the best version of yourself.